Hi friends, welcome to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. Good morning. It's morning for me. Good afternoon if it's afternoon for you, and evening, I guess, if it's evening for you, or good midnight hour. Anyways, friends, I hope you are enjoying all your moments. I am so excited to tell you that I've got all the Valentine stuff done. I've got birthday completed, Valentine completed. I am now moving into the St. Patrick's Day, and I'm going to try and get Easter done at the same time because Easter is going to be, I think Easter's like early. It's like April 5th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's April 5th. So and then, St. Patrick's Day is March 17th. So for me, I think I'm going to mail them all their stuff before St. Patrick's Day for Easter and St. Patty's Day. And then anybody's birthdays that fall in that, I'll send that in the package too, just to save a little bit on shipping. And of course, Valentine's going to be hopefully making it in time. Fingers crossed, because I am filming this today, which is, I believe, the 5th. And that means if I mail it today, it won't go out until tomorrow, which is the 6th. So fingers crossed it gets to everybody on time, but some of the birthday things will be late. Unfortunately, that is the way I am rolling this year. I'm doing late on a lot of things. Hopefully that'll get corrected. Anyways, I told you I would show you the finished thing. What I ended up doing, I had pulled some papers, some different papers to put on the backs, and I couldn't find them. I didn't have enough of the ones I had, so I went ahead and used my pink, some of my light pink Rit dyed papers that I did. It's the ones that I had all my fingerprint smudges on. I was like, yeah, I'll use those. So I just used them to back it. I mean, in a sense, it's kind of a waste in the junk journal world to do it this way because they're not going to keep this paper. I didn't write on it. But some of these kids, believe it or not, will save this stuff and they will recycle back to me some of the items. Just a couple of the kids, but isn't that funny? And so I definitely take it. So I have all the kids done. I have 28. I put 3 pieces of candy in each one. And of course I went to Canada to get the candy because I'm able to, and it tastes better, and I think it has less chemicals. So there's that. It's still candy, sugar is sugar. So we have all of those done, and then I'm going to put my last one together because I ran out of my paper. I actually think one of these bags has 2 pieces in it, and I wasn't, I'm just not going to go and open up all those little bags to get them out. See, I have these long skinny bags. They're extra long. They're not the self stick ones. They're just really long, tubular, I guess. Tubular? Are they tubular? Tubular's round. I guess it could be if I put something round in there, right? Like shove it in. Anyways, I'm not doing that, but I am going to shove these in there. So what I ended up doing is I just wrote Happy Valentine's Day. I wrote the child's name, and then I wrote the year down there. I kind of wish I wouldn't have wrote it. Well, it doesn't matter. And then on the back, I wrote Love Aunt Sandra and Uncle Jason, or Opa and Bella, or Sandra and Jay, however it was meant to be. That's all I'm doing. It's simple. It's a Valentine. That's all it is, right? Sometimes I get a little crazy. I have these labels in my stash. They're printing labels, and they're so cute, and I forgot about them. But I found them while I was looking for my circles. I have 2 different size circle stickers for, that you run through your printer to print on, which I definitely am not good at doing that. But I use them for other things. Anyways, on the search for those, which I did not find, I found these. So this is what I went with. So all I did was I took my little piece, I cut my messy piece to 2 inches. This is a little bit over 2 inches, but when you get everything in there, I have to have that little bit of extra space to poof it out. So I cut these 2 by 6. This is 1.5 by 6. And then I just stuck these inside just like so, and just shoved them down in there. And they're hard to get out, so I just cut my thing about right, kind of a guess right there. Super. Look how easy. I cannot believe I made it so easy on myself this year. So easy. So they'll get their little tiny Twix, their little Kit Kat, and their Arrow. And my bags, when I opened them up, they were missing some of their candies. Jason accused me of eating them, but I did not do that. And then I do have some washi tape here, some hearts. So I thought I'll just use it here. And I just put it on there and then just wrap that around. Kind of messy. Doesn't matter. They don't care. They're going to just rip these open to get to that candy, I suspect anyways. And then I wrote their name on this also because it's hard to see on there for me. And then I just took it and put it on the back with that little washi tape. And there we go. All done. All done. I'm so proud of myself to have it done. And to make it more simpler than I can. Okay, so I have one left on that sheet. I'm going to put that in my February scrap envelope bag there to the side. And then I have these papers left over. That goes in my stash. And then I think I did finish showing you the birthdays when they were all done. So here's one for one of the great-grands. I just, random picked them out, wrote their name right there, put the year right there. I had already wrote the year, I think, on the back of all of these. And I didn't have to, but I thought I put it on the front here because I thought, oh, this pocket it's so easy to get torn off. So I put their monster in there. I wrote the happy birthday message on there, on the big guy. He goes in. And then they have all their little marks right there. And I just went through to make sure that they all had different backgrounds from my painty papers. I went ahead, I don't know if I showed you guys this, I just went ahead and took my black Posca paint marker, and I just scribbled a black spot for them to stand on. And that way I didn't have to worry about laces or stitching or any of those things to go in here. Everybody got Google eyes. And I love them. I think they're super cute. I think they're fun. I made one for myself. I have a different rickrack, so I put the lavender purpley rickrack on for all the girls. And then I put a blue one in for the boys. They all have their Google eyes. And I don't even care how they stick up. It doesn't, you know what? I just quit caring. I don't care. I'm going to pop them in there as good as I can. I'll seal that up, and then I will stick them in their envelope. So I have all of those are done. I just ran out of this size bag. I have to get more. So I have all the ones that I have to mail out now, and then the other half I'll mail out later. Let me see, which one did I pick? Oh, this one I picked for me. This one I picked because I have my pretty variegated, and it's a little bit wider rickrack, but I loved this. I wanted this stamp set so bad for so long, and so after I picked all the ones for the kids, I chose the ones that were left over for me. So these are the ones I chose with my little guy. So no writing on there. I did put the year 2026 on here, so I do have that for reference. And then this will just go in my stash of things I made that I'll probably never see again. But still cute. Love it. And I even gave myself a bag. What the heck? I think I did this so I wouldn't accidentally give it away. So I can put it away without destroying it. There we go. All right. I'm going to put that one over here so I don't have it with the kids' birthday stuff. All right. Now I have to work on St. Patrick's Day. And you guys, if you remember, or if you don't remember, I did post it. My dollar store adventure. And I got some stuff, some beads. And then Kat, hi Kat, thank you Kat, sent me a message. She's like, hey, don't you still have that stuff, bunch of stuff I sent you? And I was like, oh my gosh, I do. So I went and grabbed my tote from the other room. And I have things in here that have been gifted. I got some little furs there. Okay. These are my jokes. So I pulled these out. I mean, I may have already used some of these before, but that's okay. I mean, I printed them out. I looked them up online, printed them out. And I'll be using those. So what do I have in here? I have these, and I believe, so I don't know, what are these? Tinsel stems. So this is like from Halloween, but you know, it can work for St. Patrick's Day also. It can work for lots of things. But I just thought it was fun. It's got the green in there. So I don't know yet what I'm going to do with these. I don't know if they will work in here. Sometimes I get a little nervous about putting things that are like metal or sharp or pokey. Oh, it's actually got pink in there too. So that it's like iridescent. Oh, it's picking up the pink from my top, I think. So anyways, like staples and things like that. Just because of where I'm giving them to all the little kids. I don't know. I just get weird sometimes about stuff like that. I should be worrying about those Google eyes, right? But they're small enough. I feel like they can pass through. This was last year's stuff, so I'm not going to be using these. So that's the other thing too, is I print all these things out, but I used them already. I'm not going to use them again. So what do? I need to pull them out of my stash. All of these, all of these, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm not having a party. I think this was meant for like a party, and I pulled the ones that I would use for the kids. And obviously I didn't do like, let's day drink for the kids. I didn't do any of that. But you know, like let the shenanigans begin. That was cool. I like that one. Made with love, made with love. I like these. So there's some I might be able to punch out and keep, and then the rest I'm going to toss. This is a digital kit that I purchased, so I can't just like, I mean, I guess if I punch them out and I ink them, then they are altered and I can get rid of them that way. I just can't sell them, I think. I don't know. I'm not going to sell them anyways. Doesn't matter. I would give them away. So if I altered them so that I could do that. But, all right, let me just get away from that because that's not going to be used. So that's going to go into a different pile. This is something, I can't remember if I made these or not, but I think I did. I found this, I think on, I don't know if I found this on Etsy or on Pinterest, and then I purchased the thing. It's a pillow box. There's so much folding on this that I can't do it. It's too hard. I can't do it. I just can't. So let's see, what's this? So this is kind of, we're just going to kind of go through my box here and see what's in there and see what I can play with. Pull out the items that Kat sent, and then go from there. Oh, yeah, see, and I used all of these before, too, in a dictionary. Okay, so these were some things. Answer key. Okay. I think this is all stuff that's already been used before. And then I printed them. I took all the things. So see, I'll get them like this, but then that's not going to work for what I'm doing with the kids individually. It's just really big. So I retyped it in these little boxes, and I put them in their little things. And they'd have to find, like, read their riddle and then find their thing. Okay, so this has all been used and been done. This has all been done stuff. I'm going to pull it out of my box because this is, oh, okay, so those ones that I was showing you the first one's 2025. Oh, that was last year. And so I just made them a card. That's right. And I put their $2 bill in there. So that's, I think, mine to keep. And then these were the extras, which I'm not going to use them again. So that can all go to the side. I can keep that. That's from my punches. These can go away. All right. Keeping that, at least for now. And then here's all the extras. Because I cut everything out. Because I was like, I wasn't sure what I was going to work with. And by the amount of these, I don't think I used these. Leprechauns made me do it. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm so confused. Let's go back. Backwards. Oh, right here. So I used the big piece, and then I used the little ticket piece. I feel like I took these and I put these in there with it, though. Okay, I think I may have. So I'm going to take a couple of them and put them in there so I don't forget. Leprechauns made me do it. Shenanigans and okay, I can't read that. So, whoops, I'll put that one in there too. Anyway, so I'm going to let go of these ones. I only need a few. And then I don't think I used this stuff, but again, it went with all that stuff. Look at all the cutting I did. So I did all of that. I guess if I ink the edges, they are altered. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should make some little St. Patty packs. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. And if anybody wants, then I can figure out what to do with that. Okay, so thank you for helping me work through that. Now this I'm not going to work with. This I'm going to work with. This I'll work with. Not today. I'll put this in a little fussy cutting pack. Why didn't I bring a pack over here to put them in? Okay, they're going to slide off. And then this stuff right here. I feel like, you know, I already printed all these out. This is the one I wrote all over that one. These are the answer keys. So they're like, I'm just wondering, like, what am I going to do with all this stuff? I'm not going to do anything with these. I have a joke and an answer key, joke and an answer key, a joke and no answer key. Suppose I could print one of these answer keys off. Just photocopy it, put it in there, and then maybe I could share these because it just seems pointless to have them, and I'm not going to use them again. Somebody might find some joy in this with the children in their life or the adult children in their life. I'm going to let this go, and I'm going to because it's pretty much the same stuff. I just typed it all up. This was I think this was different because I know I didn't make those shapes. Well, I don't think I did. I don't think I did. I'm going to get rid of them because I don't know what happened there. There we go. And that one's garbage. All right, I'm going to let those go. And I need to work on it though. Okay. And then this is that pillow box. I don't think I'm ever going to cut that out. So, I mean, to make the pillow box. But I just in case, never say never, right? Maybe I'll get Jason to do it for me someday. Here's some, those are my scraps. Here's some papers. So aren't these cute? Like an Irish blessing. I don't know. Like, what am I gonna do with that many papers? So an Irish blessing is so cute. What does it say? May the Irish hills caress you. May her lakes and rivers bless you. May the luck of the Irish enfold you. May the blessings of St. Patrick behold you. Oh, wait a minute. Are they all different? I think I've done this a million times. Oh, there's different ones in here. This is cute. I wonder if it repeats at some point and then, or if it's always different. Looks like it's always, it almost looks like it's a daily thing here. So, all right, put that aside. I'm not using that for the kids at the moment. Here's the little card back. I found a bazillion more beads in my bag, but, oh, see, here's what I was talking about, how I think the beads are different colors. I think I mentioned that. So there's some beads there, and they're different sizes. So I think it depends on the year. I think maybe as time goes on, they get smaller, you know, for the price. Maybe some were bought at Walmart. I don't know, but I have tons of green beads. I will not be buying more. I have enough for this year and next year and possibly the next year. I might have, my beads might outlive me at this point. So let me put the beads aside. I'm getting down to what Cat got me, so let me see what's in here. And I have to decide like how much work I want to do on the kids' stuff because it's time consuming. There's this. I wonder, there's a lot of this right here. This might make for some cute ruffles. Maybe I'll make ruffles with this. Okay, there's a thought. I'll put these other fabrics back in here. They're just the little ones I've saved. Here and there. Or I don't remember. Did somebody give this to me? Here's a bunch of little squares cut up. I don't remember doing that. I wonder how many I have here. One. Okay, you guys, I'm going in for the count. If I count 29, then it's meant to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 2 here. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh, I might have it. 6, 7. Oh yeah, I have it. 8, 9, 10, and then I would just need 9 more. And there is definitely, oh, there's like little label sizes too. Okay, I honestly don't remember where these came from. Did I find them at an estate sale? Were they gifted to me? Did I cut them up? I don't think so. I don't remember. So, the reason why I don't think I did is because they are pretty, the squares are like pretty magnificent. Like, yeah, I know I didn't because like I can't cut that way. There's no way. There's no way I did that. But this could have come from an estate sale also in somebody's stuff. And I was like, oh, here's a little Valentine pack, or I mean St. Patrick's Day pack. And I can just take all of this and just stuff it in this box and then remember it later, which I did not do. Okay, so let me just keep a couple of those out for now. This whole pack I'll keep out. Let me get this stuff out of the way. And then this one I'm not going to worry about. And then I don't think I have enough of these fabric-y ones. And see, I don't decorate St. Patrick's Day just for me. Okay, so hold on a second. Backing it up. Maybe what I'll do is take these out because these might... if I don't know when this video is going to air, and so if it airs after my February sale, these could have possibly been in that February sale. So, and red and white also look good with St. Patrick's Day, because isn't it like you either wear red or green or something like that for different things? But it's all picnicky and fun. I like that. That's cute. These are really pretty. And the squares are done. Now this one, is that a square or is it a... It's a little bit different shape. It's not as the full square. Okay. I'm going to leave it that way. Those are the ones I need over there. This is just extra fabric with tiny flowers. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't need that? These are just some cute little stars. Cute. Okay, I'm going to put that there. I don't need all of these St. Patrick's Day ones. So if I do use them, I don't need that many. Whether I use them this year or not, I don't need that many. So I'm going to separate those. Maybe I'll put together a couple little packs here. And with that other stuff. Who knows? You know? I've got some options. That's good. These were stickers, and they were put on this felt. I don't know that I would keep those in my stash, just because it's just a little bit... I can't figure out what to do with it. All right. And then, looks like there was padding. Somebody was making like a button or something. Is that what these were going to be for? No, that couldn't, because there's a sticker on... Oh, no. Yeah, there's a sticker on both sides. All right. I don't know. But that's cute. That's cute. And I have no idea how old that is. I don't know. And then there are these green, solid green ones, which I don't have enough for here. So I could put this here, and this here, and these ones here. All of this would go together for now. And then I would just pick what I want out of here, and then the rest of these would go into this stack. And then how many of these do I have? This is how I figure out my packs. I'm like, okay, I have one big shamrock there. And then I have two, I have two big shamrocks and two little ones. They're a little bit different. But then if I did that and that, then I know right there, I'd say, okay, I'm going to make 2 packs. And divvy that up into 2 packs. That's how I do it sometimes. Oh my gosh. Make up your mind, Sandra. What are you doing? All right. I was just saying that out loud for anybody. These are just, like I said, they're just foil stickers, and they're on these. I think I'm going to hang on to them just in case. I don't know if anybody would want them, but I keep being told, quit throwing things away. But I just feel like that's so easy, and somebody else could do that. I'm going to throw them away. Sorry, guys. I'm going to toss them. I know I'm just going to forget about them. They're making my brain work too hard. I don't want to work that hard. So I'm going to stick these in here to be worked with this stuff later. And then I don't know about this thing. I only have one, so I've got to keep it. Figure out something else to do with it. Okay. I'm only making 2 packs. I have 2 of those. I guess I could put those in there. And then, all right, so here we go. This is, I think, all the stuff that Kat sent me. I have a ton of stuff right here. Oh my gosh, hold on. Let's just finish cleaning off this bucket. See, I have more of these cards that need to be cut out. So that'll go. Also, I'll figure out what to do. I'll have to figure it out. I have these 2 things, which I think you get these at the dollar store pretty commonly. But I don't know if they have the same colors. And since I'm going to make 2 packs, and I only have 2 of these, I'm going to put those in there as well. All right, getting it together. And I think so far, I mean, will it really end up there? We honestly don't know until the time comes. What's this? This is some stuff. Oh, this is something I wore on a Halloween, on a St. Patrick's Day little party thing. I think this is a piece that I wore. Oh my gosh, I forgot all about these. I got these at an estate sale. Oh my gosh, and I have stickers. These I used for the kids. I might be able to use these again. It looks like I have plenty there. Okay, so see what I did? I did put those on there. Oh my gosh. I printed the things on those, and then they had to open up a thing there. That is what we did. Okay. Riddle me. They had to open it up. It says riddle me this, and then they'd have to open up their little, I think I made one of those little origami box things that you had to open up. Oh my gosh, my hands hurt for days. Actually, I think weeks after that. And then I had all this went together. It was a to-do. That was a definite to-do. Okay, I'm gonna put that all there. These stickers will go here with the kids stuff. And then I believe, Kat, is this the stuff that you sent me? So I don't have it. I don't have a name on it. I just have all these things. Let me see. There's these, and then these ones right here. Wait, I made necklaces with these. Did I already do this for the kids? Is that why they're in here? No, these are different than these. Oh my gosh. Okay. I did something here. Is that, let me see. I'm trying to see if this is the thing that I tried to leave open to put the money behind. Yeah, see, it goes down in there. I think their $2 bill went in on these necklaces. And then I put their beads on here. I just tied some tulle through the loop, and then I tied it to the beads. Okay, so it's been done. This has been done. I'm not doing necklaces like that again, and that was a lot of work. Not that the kids aren't worth it, but when you're doing so many kids at one time, it gets to be a lot. So now these are different sizes. So there's 4. I have 4, 8, 12, 16. So I don't have enough. I don't have enough to do 29. So I'm not going to be able to do that this year for those ones. Let's see. Are these what you sent me, Kat? Are these what you sent me? I'm like thinking, I think, are these them? Because there are 12 in a pack. And I have 1, 2, I think 3 packs. 3 packs. And then they color them, right? Let me see. I don't know if this will work. I like them. Let me see. I can't color them though, but I can send them something to color. But then I don't have markers to send them, or crayons, but they should probably have something. And then I have these foam ones. Okay, there's 12 in a pack. There's different colors. And I really want to make it easy. My one and only St. Patrick's Day stamp, I think. Okay, let me get those out. Get rid of this bag. And then I'm going to move this down here out of the way. And a sorting we will go. All right, so I'm going to get this stuff out of here, this stuff out of here. And here's one of those lays that I tore apart. I took it apart to get all these little flowers. And maybe I can, I'm trying to think, like, how much work do I want? Because I can put a brad in there. I don't think I want to do that. My hands are, I can already feel it. My hands are saying, no, Sandra, no, no. This, I think, will go with this kind of stuff over there. All right. Now, let's see. What can we do fast and easy for St. Patrick's Day? So I definitely have plenty of these, and I think this is what you sent me, Kat. I think this is it. So thank you. And now I just got to figure out what to do and how to put them together for something fun for the kids that will incorporate my take and what I like to do for them. So I have, like, I like to add the riddle, and I like to add, which this will work because I can put them right behind here. And I think that's what Kat was thinking, because she sees me do that stuff all the time. But I need, I wish for, do they all say the same thing? I think so. So, I wish for, oh yes, they all say the same thing. So I'm going to do I could do a practice one. And then I don't know then how I would incorporate the $2 bill and the ruffle on here. Oh, duh. I could put the $2 bill underneath one of these. And then I could do their joke. So I can do their, okay, stop it. I have 4 things, right? What do I have? I have a $2 bill and I have a riddle. So why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of pants? Because they're, so I'll have to, what I'm going to do, I think this time is I'm just going to handwrite them all in there. instead of printing, and because printing, cutting, gluing really is going to be the same amount of handwork, I think, when it's all said and done. So I can just do this. Let's see. What will I do? Let me use green. We'll stay with the St. Patrick's Day cocoa. Cocoa. I love my scented markers. I threw one of them away because I didn't like the scent. It was giving me a headache every time I opened it. It was sandalwood. Sandalwood. I guess I shouldn't have thrown away. I should have said, does somebody want this smelly marker? Actually, I didn't dump my trash can yet, I don't think. Let me see. It's just my crafting trash can. It's a, what do you call it? It's like nothing bad goes in there. It's just like my baby wipes from my painties and my glues and stuff like that. Sandalwood. Yes. Maybe I should give this one away. I don't like it. It's the scent is just too much. Oh my gosh. My eye just started twitching just right now. I can't handle that one. So, all right. So this I can do. I can write the joke. So let me make sure. Let's find a long one. I think because the teacher said it was a piece of cake, why did the student eat the homework? That looks like nice and long. Okay, yeah, a couple of them are. So I'm wondering, as I'm looking at this, like, see these little shamrocks? I don't know that the kids are gonna color in these unless I give them markers. And I don't have time to fill them in. But I could put like little stickers on them that say 1, 2, and 3, or I can go, I can write on the rainbow lines, maybe. What would I write? Like open number 1, or open first, open second, open third, or first, second, third, fourth, or A, B, C, D. So many things to do. So I'm looking at the lines. I'm thinking maybe writing on those. So that will help me decide, like I can't write too much. Let me see. Start here. Open. I mean, I think I'm just going to just destroy them by doing this. So I don't like that, but I do like start here. Maybe I could put open right here instead. Open first. Just take that whole arrow thing out here. Start here, open. I don't want, I think the normal would be like to open up this one here first, or this one. Most people are right-handed, and I think we look at it like a clock, so it goes down and around. But I don't want to be normal because I don't have to be, and there's nobody here to force me to do it. I'll start here. And I feel like this can be the riddle, maybe. So now these open a certain way, and then they do something, I believe. Let's look at that package again. No, it's just, no, nope, nothing like that. You just open them up one at a time, I think. Yep, just like that. Okay, open here. So this would be the riddle. And I'm going to write one in there. So let's see. Why did the student eat his homework? So I'm going to go this way. Why did the student eat his homework? And then we can go over here, start here, and then open first, and then open second. And then we'll put the thing in there. Probably should have read the thing because the teacher said it was a piece of cake. Because the teacher said it was a piece of cake. Okay, and I'll probably do stuff like this for them so that they have to, so it's like a total game the whole time. And then we'll go open third. I'm going to put it right here because, where am I going to put it though? I don't think I like open third, open second. I got to think of something else, but open third. This is the one I'm going to write. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Name here. And then, whoops. When did love get the E in the front? L-O-V, love us. And then we're going to put 2026 on there like that. That way, kind of thinking that the joke, the answer's right there. Maybe I should start it off right there and put open second. What I'm thinking is they're going to open it this way, and I want them to see the message. So that secures that. And then this one will be the $2 bill. Oop. The lucky $2 bill. We'll go there. Hold on. So... and then I can just send that. And then if I get, actually, that's pretty simple. So if I can do that, then I can send that. And if I had it in my budget, I would send them all like a little pack of, you know, some fun little washable markers, but I don't. And so I won't. I don't, and I won't. So I think I'm going to take this off I won't be doing this as of right now. Do I have bags that will fit these? I don't know. Let me see. Where did I put, I don't think I do. I don't think I have bags that fit these, so I'll have to order those really quick. I'm ordering some other bags for business-wise. So these are going to measure out to the 7. So that means I need them to be in at least 8 inches by, and it says 8 inches. So 8 by 9. I don't think they make a bag like that. I'm going to go 8 by 8. 8 by, I can't go 8 by 7. It's going to have to be 8 by 8 because it's going to reach the tippy top. So even if it's 8 by 10, 8 by 10, that's not a bad size. 7.5 by 9 would be the best. So let me write that down. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna look for 7.5 by 9, and if I can't find that, then I'm gonna go with the 8 by 10 because I know I can find that. And these are the bags I need. Bags needed. So if I wanted to, I could still make the ruffles and put those on there, and then the kids will have that. But you know what? This could be for next year. So now I don't have to worry. I have next year's stuff here. Okay. And then I didn't do these for like a little name thing, which I think would be kind of fun in the long run. So maybe what I'll do is I'll take out what I think I would use. 1, 2, sorry for the sniffles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and let's see, 15, 16. Maybe I won't. Let's see. I know I'm being crazy because I want to be the same. So 1, okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep 35 of these, of this print, because I have enough of that. So 29 kids as of 2026, but we know since all these, all their, families grow. So just in case they grow, and my family has grown, I'm sure lots of people do it this way, in spurts. Sometimes there's spurts of non-growth, just kind of staying the same. And then sometimes there's a huge jump in growth of additions. So I'm going to take the rest of these and put them over into the little packs to make And I'll keep this right here with these right here because I think I might like to make some ruffles with this. And this fabric looks so cool. It's actually got like a little bit of a, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a little tiny bit of a checker kind of look in there. It's so pretty. So cute. I love it. Anyhow, I like that for that maybe. And so I think maybe for next year I'll do that. And I think I'm going to add little green buttons to these. So I think a lot today. I'm really thinking. Don't forget. I'm going to get my little Karen pad out here. And don't forget, I'm going to use these. So for 2027, this is what I'll do. I'll use fabric, swatch, comma, ruffle, comma, button, cluster for the kids. Because the parents also, even when the kids are tiny, they're saving this stuff too, some of it. So I think the ones that I'm doing this year, they're going to be probably, I don't know if they'll get saved because if the kids are coloring on and I'm playing with them, they'll go away, which is fine. I don't mind that. I mean, they don't have to save every little thing I do. But this, I think, if I take this note and I put it with this stuff right here, and then I will remember I'm going to go through my buttons and I'll pull green buttons, all different colors and sizes, and I can put that together. Now, how many of these stickers do I have? Here, because I might use these again this year if I have enough. And if not, then I'll just save them in case I find more later on. So I have lots of threads here. 1, 2. These are big ones. It doesn't really matter, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I can tell you right now I don't have enough. This is an old-fashioned thing that came out of somewhere. All right, I'll save these for later. Sometimes when I buy the stickers, I have to buy like an extra pack just to get a couple. So if I have these left over, then I don't have to worry about buying that extra pack. Now, what do I do with this little thing here? I need something to put it in here. I also have this green scarf. I'm never going to use it, so I'm just going to let that go. It's from the dollar store. I'll put that in with the beads. Oh yes, they also get their string of beads with these. So when I put that in the pack, I'll put them like in their own little, I'm not going to put them in like lots of bags. I don't want to use up all my bags. I'll just put them in there. I'll figure that out. That's not a big thing. But I do need to figure out these stickers. Thought I had another little baggie here. For now, I guess I'll just toss them in this big bag here. This is that other fabric that I'm not going to use this time. I'll put that in there, and then I'll put this in here for now with the note. Let's see. These are glittery, so I don't know that I'll use these because I think the parents were like not too happy with all that little glitter stuff everywhere. You know, see how it comes off? So I might have to like get rid of these. Sad day, they asked me not to use them, but so, you know, I gotta respect that. I get it. So I'll get rid of those. I don't know what to do with them because I don't know who uses them, but I'm not going to be able to use them. We have this year's and next year's St. Patrick's Day. I even have next year's beads ready, so there we go. All right. I don't know how long this video is, but I also need to figure out Easter really quick because I'm going to be putting that together as well. Oh, and get my tub out. So I think what I'll do with these, I don't know. There's 12 pieces in. I don't know if this was a gift to me or if I bought these ones. I know a lot of times I'll buy the wood pieces. These are from 2016, but I don't have enough. There's only 4 in a bunch, and I have 29 kids. This might be a good project. I mean, it doesn't matter what time of the year we make them, right? I might put these, actually, I think I'm going to take these and put them in my kids' project box So when kids are here and they want to decorate or play with stuff, they can. And then these will make good additions for the crafting box. Okay, we'll do that. I shall do that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in my project bag right here. So there's the beads for this year. And then here are my projects. Better put this note on top so I see it. So this is what I'll be working on this week. In my chair. I'll just be writing all that stuff out. And then I'll show you, when I'm done with it, I'll show you the finished project if I remember to video it before I mail it off. Okay, Valentine is done. And I think this is where I couldn't find the rest of those papers that I wanted to use. I just left them in here. I'll leave them in here for this year. We'll see. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Okay, so we'll put that one, needs to go away. And then my Easter pouch. I know I already showed you guys these things that I got from the dollar store. But I also have an Easter container that has some Easter stuff in it. And a lot of the stuff that Kat sent me. So, because she got a bunch of stuff and sent it to me to help me out with the kids. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And then I also have other things that I found at like estate sales and stuff. So, let's see what I have in my box. Who wants to check out my box? I've got a box filled with goodies, and then I have stuff that I already made. I'm just going to dump it. Let's just dump it and see where we're at, because I think I have to get rid of some of this stuff too. Part of my purging is letting go of things that I keep looking at it and I'm saving it, but I'm never doing anything with it. So this is my I think I might have another stamp set, but I do like this one because of the eggs. I like it. It's like a Zen. It reminds me of like Zentangle and stuff, the decorations. So I kept that one. That one I'll keep. And then I think I have projects in here that I already did. This one. I think this was from the year, one of the years. Sometimes there's kids here during spring break, and Easter's during that time. And so if there are, or if Easter time or spring break, whatever, and they want to color, I pull out color pages. Most of the kids that are coming right now are older than these pages, in the way that they might not be as fun. But I think what I like about these really big pieces is that you can do so much mark making inside of them. And I think I'm going to work on that with the kids this year. So I'm going to pull that out to keep up in my crafty stuff. This 15 bags in a pouch. And let's see. I think I have this pouch right here. Sometimes these are usable, sometimes they aren't. Depends on how big I'm making this stuff. I'm hoping, does it have like, yeah, there we go. I think I'm going to open this. I think. Hopefully it'll re-stick. And then I'll take these. I never use those ties, so I'm not worried about it. Having enough. Put that back in there. Okay. Put that to the side. What's this? This was something. Oh my gosh. This was. Look at it. I have a template of something I made. I don't know if I'll come across that. We'll see. Purple napkins and yellow napkins. I just keep those for Easter. These. Oh, look, it's from Kat. See? So she sent me these super cute little bunny, and there's 16. They're so adorable. I'm like, I don't want to give these to the kids. They're too cute. I like the stickers. This was something I thought I could make one day. I hot glued. These are hot glued bunnies. I just cut the shape out. I drew a bunch of shapes until I found one I liked. And I did that, and then I traced them onto the fabric, cut the fabric, and then I used my hot glue gun and I just stuffed them. This was taking me forever to do. Look at it, I only got 3 done. I mean, could you imagine making 29 of these, 30 of these? But I really think it would be kind of fun to do, and then I can sew on buttons. I mean, like, how time consuming. I'd have to start this in the beginning of the year, but I can't throw them away because I think it's something I may actually want to do someday. So let me put those there for just a moment. This is, what are these? This is all scrap paper from a pad that I'm sure many of you have seen in the past in different things. And I still have so much of this paper. I actually pulled a ton of it to use at my jelly play area to paint over. I've used these papers more than once in their Easter stuff. It's just so Eastery. The colors are fantastic. but I think I don't know. I think I'm over them, but they work so well with Easter that it's like, look at, they just go. So do I keep them and just keep using them? Maybe. I can't let go yet of this stash. I have full 12 by 12 that I can let go of, but I think I pulled all the papers that I wanted for Easter and I put them, and I've been using those. I'll set that to the side. These are gonna get used this year. I just bought these. These are gonna get used this year. And then I bought these beads to make the tassels. So this, let's see, what's in here? These are old, okay, this is, oh, I must have, why did I keep two? I'm like, I kept one that I made for boys and one I made for girls. These I just made little boxes. I used, I recycled some stuff that I had to make these little boxes, and then I covered them with that paper. See, I used it, and then this is where their Easter tag, look how crazy I got. I made an Easter tag, put that back there. These are super cute tags. I should just steal the tags and keep them. These are the little bunnies. They're backwards, actually. I took their tails off. I didn't like the other side. I think I inked them up. I heat embossed these. I inked them and heat embossed these bunnies. There's a lot of work on these. There's a lot. All right, so I'll keep that. I'm keeping it for who knows why. Did I sign and put the year on it? 2023. That was 2023 Easter. Let's see. These are things I bought at the dollar store, I think, or Walmart. And I think I bought these to use as a template when I was making these. I think after the fact, I thought, oh my gosh, I seen these. I was like, I already have a template right there, and it's got little feet, so I could use that. So this, I think, let's put these together. I think that's where that would come into play. And then I put my own template in there too, just in case I decide to go back to that. No, don't know. So I'll put that away for now. That's definitely going to happen. Maybe I'll do that one next year. If I get ahead of the game here, I can start working on those sooner than later. And put these away to save. And I think these were little... Were these those boxes? No, these were a different bag. What are they? Does anybody remember? I didn't write the year. Flatten bottom and cut outside the foam. I think I stuffed these with something. Add a tag, flatten the bottom, tie after filling with grass. Maybe that was those. I don't know. Okay, I'll put that in there for now because I don't really remember. And then my stamps. I might keep these out just for the designs. All right, so easy right there. I can paint these. Draw some designs on there, and then if I do jelly print painting on these, then they're all colorful. Then I'll go in with my black paint, my black Posca marker, and I can draw some designs on there. And I can even take this Happy Easter and I can heat emboss it on the back, on the back if I want to. So, okay, we'll keep this one out for that. And then I have all these stickers, which I don't think I need these stickers. Look at all these stickers, Easter stickers. Okay, I have these stickers to use. And then I can put one of those because they'll have a cute little tassel, and then I could put like a little bunny on their egg. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one I'm actually pretty excited. I think it's just more involved and creative. St. Patrick's Day is fun, but it's not really, like for me, it's not super creative. And then I have my one, I come across this stamp. I think I have it, I think I've sold it, and I think I might even have another one for sale. Love this stamp. It is large though, but what a cute tag, huh? And I love it. I mean, what a cute tag to make with that. I'm gonna put that in my Easter box. And I really want to see what's in here because I forgot. Does anybody else want to see what's in here? Oh my gosh. It's like confetti stuff too. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay. What is this? Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? Yeah, okay, first let me see how many I have. I just don't see, like, something like this. I don't know that I want to use it for the kids stuff because of, I just think it would be so cool in journals and things like that. This opens up. This is like a big, long, like a thing, but I can cut them. And I think, oh my gosh. this needs to come into the cell. I think I have a lot of junk journaling friends, card making friends that may get a little bit more appreciation than me just slapping these down on things for just a random. Not that I don't love making nice things for my grandkids and my grandnieces and nephews. I'm not saying that. That is not what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, look at these. Hand paint. Oh, they're little hand painted bunnies. So cute. Okay, so see, that's gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna make up a few things. You guys will have already seen it because this is gonna have to go in the February sale, because I won't make it in time for Easter if I don't. These are like little trinkets. What's it? 2 little bunnies. It's a white bunny and a yellow bunny, but they'd be cute on charms. Okay. And then I have confetti here. So look at, they were selling it at 25 cents at one time. I don't know where I grabbed this, but isn't that cute? So these are, it looks like little chickadees. So there's little chickadees, little bunnies, and then one of, okay, the bunnies, some of them came open. So there's like in here. I have like little bags. I can make some little confetti bags and then share those. I know a lot of people that like to make shaker cards and things like that might really enjoy these. Okay, get in there, little bunny. And then I'm gonna put all this stuff back in here because this is gonna go, I feel bad because I'm showing this to you. You're watching this. And I probably already had the sale. Oh, gosh dang it. Forgot to get those little guys in there. Sorry about that. Sorry that it goes backwards and forwards in time. Sometimes, you know, you just don't know. Especially, I do a lot of pre-recording so I can stay ahead of the game on some when it's really busy. And it's going to be, this year, this is going to be a very busy year. It's already been very, very busy so far. And I don't think it's going to slow down. It's been very good, but it's been very busy. All right. So I'm going to make some little packs. And you will probably have already seen those. Because again, I don't know when this video is posting. My sale's February 26th. So if this video posts after that, there you go. But if it posts before that, then there you go. And I think it's posting one day before, possibly. Okay, my friends. Now, I think what I want to do is get these opened up, and I'm going to write myself out a little thing so that we know what's happening. Let's do that. Let's grab this sheet here. No, not that one. Where'd my pad go? Did I put my pad away? I didn't. All right, Easter. Easter is going to be, let me use a pen. Easter. Okay. Oh, I was looking for you earlier. Okay. Get it done. So Easter. 2026. 1, I'm going to jelly paint eggs. 2, mark make. Now, well, depending on how well my stuff comes out, will really be what happens. I think I could do mark making though. Mark make on eggs. 3, heat emboss. Happy Easter. This is one, I'm going to put a question mark there. This one is going to be, this will be like, do I have enough time? These will be fast. Jelly printing will be fast. It dries fast. Mark making, I can do that sitting on the sofa, on my time, on my spare time. And then 4, we need to make a tassel. Make tassels. Okay. So the tassels, we're going to be just like what I said about these, but I need to get these off here. So all I'm going to do now is just get these preset, my eggs. And I have more eggs than I need, but I'm going to paint them all. And then from there, if I have some that I don't like as much, or if I mess up on my mark making, or I shouldn't say mess up, if my mark making isn't to what I would like it to be, then I can let it go. I'm going to put all of these. See, I'm not throwing things away. I don't know if anybody wants these little pieces of jute, but I will not use them. I have saved them before, and I ended up tossing a whole bunch of them. I know that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to throw all of my little jutes in here. I realize my desk scraps sometimes are too big and too much. So I'm kind of rethinking the way I'm going to do that after February. Oops. And yeah, oh, and then thank you. I never even said thank you. Thank you for the interest in my desk scraps, you guys. I really appreciate that. And, you know, my intentions were, in the beginning, were just to give them away. And then I realized how many I have in there, and it's so big. And I thought, oh my gosh, maybe I can sell them instead, and that way I could take care of shipping, which was fantastic. It worked out good. It came out to $10 for shipping, just for the shipping cost. But then, I did put a couple extra things in there at the end. I just couldn't help myself. And so that was perfect. And then get that off. And this one. So I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know if anybody wants to do it that way. I can definitely continue to do it that way. Just sell like the big thing. I just feel like I had a little bit more interest than I thought I would have, and so I was thinking, since I have so many scraps, maybe I should make more scrap packs, or just make some more scrap packs and take it to the sale. I can do that too. And they also, scrap packs make good Happy Mails, don't they? Sometimes when I'm putting things together, I undo them because I'm like, oh my gosh, those are really bad scraps, Sandra. Nobody's going to want those, and what a horrible Happy Mail to send out. And then I undo it. Does anybody else do that? Do you overthink your stuff? I feel bad. I feel like I get such wonderful, beautiful gifts, and I'm like, I'm not giving enough back. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? That's what I feel like. All right, so I'm gonna toss those labels, you guys, because it's a lot of work, plastic, staples, all that stuff. Just letting it go. Sometimes it's okay. If you don't believe me, just ask Shani. Shani will tell you it's okay. All right, there we go. I'm going to put these in here. I need to go pick some things to make my tassels. I'm going to make them simple. I don't know if I have any... Well, no, that will make it hard. I was going to say, I don't know if I have any, like, Eastery fabric. I think I do. But those holes are not... I'm not going to be able to get that through there, so I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. So we need to make the tassel. So I have my beads, and then we're going to add the stickers. So 5, add stickers. Add bunny stickers. And then the kids, I'll let them know they have a little special love from Kat on there. And there we go. All right, so there's my project stuff to make Easter. And then, I don't even know what I do with my project stuff for the what do I do with my, oh, I put it in the envelope. Okay. Like right here. Okay, friends, there we go. Thank you for helping me through that. If you want to see progress on these, let me know. I can definitely do that. But for the most part, they're going to be made off camera. I mean, when I'm doing the mark making, I mean, I might do that live just for like a crafty hangout. But if there's no interest in that, if you're like, no, Sandra, do something different, I'm fine with that. You guys, be honest with me. It will not hurt my feelings. I am here to hang out with my friends, and so I'm here for you. It's not all about me, you know. It's about us all. So I want to do something that we all enjoy, or the majority. I mean, I guess you can't make everybody. You can't fit it for everybody. So these, I don't have enough. So these are going to go away, and these are going to go away. And I'm probably never going to use them. But these could go in like, oh, I know. These will go in here. Because it's also, you can use these for dangles. And if somebody was getting this stuff, they might like these little carrots, I think. But these are going to go in here. There we go. All right, friends. I guess that's it. So there, Valentine's done. I'm now going to work on St. Patrick's Day and Easter and 5 million other things. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me what your thoughts are on the holidays. I would love to hear it. Do you do things for kids, or for just your kids, or for your grands, or am I just out here being crazy all by myself? Thanks, friends, for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoy all your moments. Bye.